Zuna. Come on, really? Come on.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage deep as the return reaches the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and of course, he's in that position.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That pass is complete to Kelce. And that's good for a gain of 5. Zach Bond with the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
That's right.
There's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball that he rode.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Hurts now from the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. They got it intercepted on the goal line. And the Chiefs are stopped just outside of their own end zone after the interception.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Darius Slay with the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Hauled in by Worthy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. On the target to Worthy. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that. But only a small gain on that play. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, P-Rod. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Get it to Rashee Rice, complete. He takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
He's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll give up the middle to P-Rod. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, it feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Again, a run with P-Rod. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. It's the 2-minute warning now from the league. The Chiefs looking for a score just before the break. New set of downs for him at the 38. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect flag. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. It's caught in stride by Rice. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st. Straight ahead they go with P-Rod. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone on the line. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. He misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. 2nd down now, 7 to go. He's got Devontae Smith. Into the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles tie it in the final minute of the half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Nicole Hardman now on the return.
Thanks.
And the fumble recovery is made. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 17. Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
I'm sure coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Barkley has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running left, this is Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They go to Barkley again. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what That's earned him status, Brock, as one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
On third down, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. He's got a gain of 6 there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. Second and 4. Kelsey makes the catch. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Here's Mahomes now. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Working quickly here. Throwing again, Mahomes. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Going on 1st down, Mahomes. Throw caught at the 6. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first one. Just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Offense up to the line fast. From the pistol, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. It's tipped away. He's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Looking to throw. He connects downfield on fourth. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now trail by just a point in the fourth. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Finds Kelsey running a slant. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's good. They get 35 out of that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throw, Mahomes. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it.
Just like the Super Bowl.
Gene in to pick it up.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
On second down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles don't want to see this one go to overtime. Looking to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Throwing now. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Now's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. That one's out and cut on the right side. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down Third and short in your back pocket, you get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop the clock with a timeout at least. He gets it out left, and it's gone. Touchdown, Kansas City. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass. Fits it through the middle. And he's down. Looks like they'll be the stop at the 46-yard line. He'll look to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. To throw.
What the fuck?
Would have been a nice game. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So that brings up fourth and long. Here he is to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive.
More money.
The real thing is coming soon. Enemies dropping into the AR. Enemy soldier incoming. All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
Got a contract here.
Resurgence. Survive the timer to secure redeployment. To speed up the countdown. All bounty targets destroyed. Hell of a job. Enemy UAV is online.
You're going down.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Oh, come on, not now.
Gas is closing in. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Only 25 left. Keep up the good work.
Oh, you better back off, Buster.
Feel the power of true equality. Your ammo's low.
a loadout drop inbound.
Shelling out justice.
Mad.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Hostile UAV in the area. You're getting another chance. Weapons free.
Front man here. On to the next game. Yes. Seek out the next target.
Enemy SAM turret active. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Gas is moving.
Filled armor.
Fuck.
You're back on station. Go get after it. You were one of 25 remaining. The enemy. Stand by.
Let them get away. Interesting.
Ready for anything.
Feel the power of true equality.
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized. Resurgence. Survived to redeploy fallen teammates. Killed to bring them back faster.
Got a contract here.
Enemy soldier incoming. Exploit the contracts and reroute those cash payments. High-value contracts are in play. More risk, more reward.
UAV standing by.
Calling in Score Street. Using lethal.
Priority tasking request received. UAV exiting AO.
You've hacked all the contracts in the AO. Task complete.
Need a medic. Using lethal.
Loadout drop headed your way.
New contract.
All squad mates are in the safe zone.
That's
You're
our
losing
field
ground.
upgrade.
Move it.
Marking target location.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV is online. Got a swarm of spy drones on our arse. Shut them down. All right, swarm's done for. Contract complete. Good work.
UAV available for tasking.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Couple of contracts out there have increased payouts. Get to them first to cash out.
Tagging loot.
UAV standing by.
Operator
Got an extra
establishing
valuable
Score Street.
opportunity here. Don't miss your shot.
Calling in Score
UAV
Street.
available for tasking. TACOM, we're flying on cue. UAV returning to tank. UAV standing by.
On to the next game.
Enemy counter UAV inbound. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Precision airstrike available.
Now this is an upgrade.
High-value contracts are in play. More risk, more reward. Your squad made it to the safe zone. You've got gas
Operator
moving in.
establishing score streak.
Copy that. Longbow 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Interesting. Impact. No hit.
Marking target location. I'm hurt bad.
Careful.
Need a medic. I'm good to go again. I'm good.
Your squad is down. Stay alive to bring it back. 9 left. Keep the pressure on. 25 remain. dropping into the AO.
On the move.
Enemy soldier incoming. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Got a contract here.
Resurgence. Survive the countdown to earn redeployment. Secure kills to speed up the timer. Additional target added while time remains. Keep your eyes open for prize contracts. You'll earn more bucks for your bang.
Using lethal.
CUAV prep for launch.
Calling in score streak.
Focus, commencing counter UAV operations overhead.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
On to the next game. This is Focus. We are bingo fuel. RTB.
They've got a SAM turret online.
Turtle power.
Yes. Take a moment to reload.
Gas inbound.
Meat brains.
stat drop headed your way. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV is online. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead.
On to the next game. Too close.
Gas is moving. Enemy UAV is online.
Refill armor.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. "25 remain. Solid work so far.
Almost got them. Too close.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy sentry is active. Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted. Contract works more than usual, so get it done, soldier. Get ready. You're redeploying. Enemy sentry in the AO.
Frontman speaking.
Hostile UAV in the area. Less than 25 were still standing.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And able to get this out to the 25. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And some space here. There he goes, right side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 75 yards. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, we spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Again, it's Barkley. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Touchdown, Eagles! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
This is 2nd and 8.
Now it's gone. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
They'll go to Barkley again. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. And they'll run for it with Barkley. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a 1st down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Sliding out of the pocket. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Now a 2nd and 6. This is Smith with the ground. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a line.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Puts it by Ofitu Melifonwu, and the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Zach Bond there on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to protect the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 56 yards. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play.
And Hurts is intercepted. His third of the game. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he's got some space here. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case
face of a defense, they wanted it with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
A final shot before break here. Goff. This pass down the field for Gibbs. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by the former Lion, Darius Slay. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff, and the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it'll be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And connecting quickly with Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Alex Anzalone, the outside linebacker, coming out to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here.
One more.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. Play action this time with Love. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nolan Smith coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I have to keep carrying it, thank you.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. To throw now, here's Love. That is caught. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that may get lost in the grand scheme of things, but one thing's for sure. You certainly don't want to go 3 and out to start the game. So that's a nice job of finding the right play call and coming up with a first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Love looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing. Love. The first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and his early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Love now. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Here we go. Here we go.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Love. And it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. Hurts fumbles it.
Wow, what the
One of the
fuck?
linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out on the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they have been seeking.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Love. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stepped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Let's go. Chop, 17. Claude Ray.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Love. Caught on the slant. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Second and goal from the 1. Final play of the half. Love toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it in a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Dotson in motion right. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Barkley. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Well, they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Working out of the gun, Love. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. In motion, the tight end. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that will be incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is, and the running back dropped it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. Love gonna stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
Ready.
They'll drop the throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits. Everyone was in the right place.
Second and 8 coming from the 19.
Keep running them same plays.
Love from the gun.
There you go.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. So quite a turn of events right there.
Indeed it is. I mean, they thought the worst that could happen was they'd get a field goal attempt to break the tie. Instead, interception, long return, and now the other guys have a great shot to go ahead.
So just ran it in.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Barkley will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Barkley again, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Short throw. He's got Kraft. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's 2nd down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Love to Dobbs, and he hauls it in. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And his throw is incomplete. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
Yellow, blue. Six, ready. 43 rail.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the 1st.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the 1st down.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
Philadelphia having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Start out around here with Stevenson. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Offense up to the line fast. From the 45 on 2nd down. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 4. And that's a New England 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running the counter, Stevenson. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 38. He's got it. He's holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. May now from the gun. Great defensive play. Charlie Lewis incomplete. 1st time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making a play.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here.
All right, time to get this 2nd quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. To the air on 1st down. May escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. Bouncing football. And this skips out at the 2-yard line. Dangerously close to a touchback, but they'll be set up near the goal line instead. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Gibson. And they carry over. That's one on the plunge up the gut. Working quickly here. Try it again with Gibson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Trying to run into Stevenson. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying to throw for it with May. The back grabs it. And he has the New England touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. On the return, Britton Covey. Good looking return here, and he's got room. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Ball at the 33 for first down. They run it with Saquon Barkley. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles respond to 7 in a row to tie it here early. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. To return this, Marcus Jones. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Going play action, May. This one falls incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, it's May. Deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. And this one not too much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. It'll be 3 total on the play. 4th and 7 now. May throwing for it. It's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, a run with Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. First down, and they go right back to him. He's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. The Eagles bring them tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the return at the 27. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. From the gun, it's May. Stays in the pocket. On the left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
To look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw. They don't cut up there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. Now, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have been a 1st down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. I know how valuable those contested catches are for the defense when you're going to play on that one.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on
Use
EA
all that
Sports.
shit in the first
We'll be
quarter.
back right after this. Welcome
Suppose
back,
you should.
everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Review as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Covey now to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He was contained at the line for no gain. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
5 men in the secondary for the Pats. 3rd down. Back to throw. Hurts. He's on the move. They'll make a big play on the ground. Massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down. Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mono gonna run right through you.
They go to Barkley again. And he'll go down here at the 16. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Here's another carry for Barkley. That's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Offense up to the line fast. Barkley trying this up the gut. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Hurts now from the gun. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles with the lead coming out at halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 3-quarter. First and 10 from the 41. On play action, here's May. He isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another try following the sack. He's got the hook up the board. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you gotta earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Patriots will have a first down. Operating from the gun, here's May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. The air yet again, May. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Working inside the red zone. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. To throw. Here's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Running with Stevenson. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. complete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running left. This is Barkley. They crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Scooped up by the Patriots. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Pass on the move here. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Big play coming from the Patriots. They're going for 2. Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. As we approach the final half-minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot. Now you can enjoy the victory.
coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Right to the air goes Daniel. Oh, they come after him right away, and Deputy goes on the first play of the game.
Tracking 60. Forward to 17.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 now.
A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's taken in. He's going to be taken down.
Get the fuck out of here.
Flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Daniels now on first down. He'll get rid of it. He's hit.
Good shit.
That'll be picked up by the Eagles. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Once again, it's Barkley. He is met and dry. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for a Dallas Goedert that time. And it's going to lead to a fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but
he gets free. And he's into the end zone. Harry McClellan, touchdown Commanders. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. Daniel gonna throw again. Is caught. They For the return, here comes Britton Covey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this to about the 28. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively. Here's 2nd and 9. Open man, downfield is Smith. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are back within a point. It's 8-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniel. Now he takes off. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback,
Ready.
On 1st and 10, that's over the middle and intercepted. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. On play action, Daniels. Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. The air again is Daniel. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And waiting, no signal. He did not. No, he did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's Daniels. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. From his end zone, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Now look out! And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. I'll run up the middle with Barkley.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
This is caught at 2. And he's in. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. His second catch of the game, and both have gone for touchdowns.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
So, we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. Britton Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their lead is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game?
They face 2nd down and 7. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Oh, hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure, and the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front to be.
Now a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Come on. Hey.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. It is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end. And a good job here. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. So the Eagles will use their 1st time out here. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. To throw is Hurts. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniel. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. A gain there of 27 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to the opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. Gets to the edge, the 30. The speed on display. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. And we are underway in Buffalo. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll change the look. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them. Incomplete pass.
Second and 10. Cook up the gut. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Allen going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. First down, here's the run with Cook. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They run it again with Cook. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Now Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Flush to his right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the 1st on the scramble. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Flushed out right. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Allen going to go on 4th down. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd. And finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 72 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Coleman, the man in motion left. Allen now looks to throw. It's caught, but no, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards to pick up there.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
Throwing now is Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. An excellent gain, 35 yards. From a yard out.
And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Bass on for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Steps away. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect him with his legs for that first down pickup.
He'll buy some time. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go to halftime. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. This is Smith with a grab. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Hurts. He'll check this one down to Gainwell.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41.
And I think this is a situation where the quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Motion man is Shakir. So after the INT, it's Allen. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll go to Barkley again. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 55 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Open man is Samuel. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And now after coughing up the football, serious.
Pussy. God damn, dude. Fuck. Fucking show it is.
Believe it. Cleaned it?
Yeah, it was like from here all the way to the fucking thing. Like, I don't understand how a fucking small dog can fucking do that. Whoa! now so you fucking pissed me. You better get the fuck out of my face and knock your ass out. Goody.
Come on.
She's dog.
Huh?
She's dog.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Raiders. It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one picked off. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake, Jackson. This one downfield by Flowers. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action now. Jackson. Down the field, he's gone alone. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
They've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Second down, Jackson. Jones made it at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's run down at the 5-yard line. Oh, goes off in motion. One, a beautiful opening drive, Greg, able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did. You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6, you allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. A good return as he takes it across the 30. First and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down. They'll run it here with Saquon. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That is Nnamdi Madubuike. There to bring him down. Second and 7. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. Let's see who's guilty. To throw on second down is Hurts. Taking a shot downfield.
Get the fuck out of here, man. You fucking hands.
Tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game as the game unfolds.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll run. It's Barkley. He's to the 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Bateman is the motion man. best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that. It's a starter drop.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. In this case, the defense can run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Will manage to get to the 33. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down. On second down, Barkley. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Try again, it's 2nd and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Sending it downfield for Likely. It's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. One away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. It's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. Again, it's Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half.
Could do that cost them the game.
Great play called down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big body tight end. Use all of that space to the outside, keep the ball away from the defender, and it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down at 6.
There is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Hovey now on the return. there, he'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On play action, Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're